William Byron and Christopher Bell delivered an unforgettable race at the Circuit of the Americas. NASCAR has always been a sport of high speeds and fierce rivalries, and this particular race was no exception. With the echoes of their past encounters still fresh, the two drivers pushed their limits on the challenging road course in Austin, Texas. The history between Byron and Bell made this showdown even more intense. In November of 2024 at Martinsville, Bell had been a top contender for the championship, but a late penalty cost him dearly, allowing Byron to advance to the championship four. That race left unfinished business between them, and COTA became the perfect battleground for another head-to-head duel. From the start, it was clear that both drivers were determined to win. The intensity of the race reached its peak in the final laps, where every turn and braking zone became a test of nerves. One of the most crucial moments came when Bell, while battling Kyle Busch, made a slight mistake. Byron saw an opening and could have forced Bell off the track to secure the lead. Instead, he chose a different path, one of respect and sportsmanship. "We've always raced really well together, so I didn't want to move him blatantly," Byron explained after the race.
Bell got by him, and I felt like once he got clear, his car was super loose, and it kind of gave me a couple shots at him. I just couldn't ever get beside him, and we've always raced really well together, so I didn't want to move him blatantly and all that kind of stuff. So just
the decision showcased his integrity, proving that winning at any cost was not his style. Even though he finished in second place, Byron's performance was remarkable. He showed not only speed but also consistency, something that will be crucial as the season progresses. Tyler Reddick secured third place, while Kyle Busch, another experienced competitor, finished in the top five. The battle for victory was so intense that every driver in the top positions had to give their best effort. Bell's win at COTA was not just another race victory, it was historic. He became the first driver since Kevin Harvick in 2018 to win 2 of the first 3 races of a season. This achievement puts him in a strong position moving forward, but it also means he'll have a target on his back. Byron, who won the season-opening Daytona 500, was looking to add another win to his record, but fell just short. The way this race played out drew comparisons to the previous year's event at COTA. Bell himself pointed out how similar the closing moments were between the 2024 and 2025 editions, with just a swap in finishing positions.
That was almost a deja vu of last year. I had the track position that time, and these road course races are just so much fun. And whenever Kyle was leading, I was just trying to be so cautious. Obviously, we know what happened last year. I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to pass him clean.
Now all eyes turn to Phoenix Raceway, where the next battle will take place. The Shriners Children's 500 on March the 9th will be another crucial test for both drivers. Phoenix is a very different track compared to COTA. Instead of a road course with sharp turns and elevation changes, Phoenix offers a 1-mile oval with tight corners and unique challenges. For Byron, this race is an opportunity to bounce back. He had a tough outing at Phoenix last year, finishing in 18th place. But he's no stranger to success at this track. In 2023, he took the checkered flag at Phoenix, proving that he knows how to win there. The challenge now is to recapture that form and turn his recent near miss into a victory. Bell has strong momentum. He won at Phoenix in 2024, delivering a late race charge that secured the victory. With his current confidence and recent wins, he'll be a major threat again. The battle between him and Byron is set to continue, and fans are eager to see who will come out on top this time. Beyond just the two of them, the other drivers will also be in contention. NASCAR is known for its unpredictability, and there's always surprises in store. Kyle Busch remains a constant presence at the front, while Tyler Reddick has been showing strong pace. Drivers like Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, and Ryan Blaney are also capable of challenging for wins at any moment. The NASCAR Cup Series is only a few races into the 2025 season, but it's already delivered plenty of excitement. The competition level is higher than ever, and every race feels like a must-watch event. Byron and Bell's rivalry adds another layer of drama, making each race feel like a championship fight. For Byron, the key to success in the upcoming races will be consistency. He's already proven that he can win, but maintaining that level throughout the season is the real challenge. His decision to race cleanly at COTA may have cost him a win, but it also earned him respect from fans and fellow drivers. NASCAR is a sport where reputations are built over time, and Byron is shaping his as a fair yet fierce competitor. Kyle Busch had a golden opportunity to break his long winless streak at the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas. He led the race for a total of 42 laps and seemed to be in control for most of the event. But as the closing laps approached, things started to go against him. Christopher Bell was catching up, and Busch found himself in a tough position. Despite his best efforts, he could not hold off Bell, who had a better strategy and fresher tires. With just over 10 laps left, Busch had a solid lead after his final pit stop on lap 69. His crew chief, Randall Burnett, made the call to bring him in, hoping that fresher tires would help him hold the lead until the finish. At that moment, Busch had built up a 6-second lead, which seemed like a comfortable gap. But Bell's team decided to leave him out on the track for a few more laps before making their pit stop. This meant that Bell would have fresher tires in the final laps, giving him a better chance to chase down Busch. Everything was going well for Busch until lap 78, when Denny Hamlin lost control of his car and crashed into Austin Dillon. Dillon's car got stuck in the gravel trap, which forced NASCAR to throw a caution flag. This completely erased Busch's lead and brought Bell right behind him for the restart. The caution changed everything. Instead of managing his lead, Busch now had to defend against Bell, who had fresher tires and was ready to make his move. After the restart, Busch fought hard to maintain his position. He took a defensive line, trying to make it as difficult as possible for Bell to pass. Bell, however, had the speed advantage. With 6 laps to go, he finally found an opening and made his move. Once Bell took the lead, there was no stopping him. He pulled away while Busch struggled to keep up. Things only got worse for Busch in the final laps. William Byron and Tyler Reddick were closing in fast, and Busch was struggling with the damage he had picked up from battling Bell. On the last lap, Chase Elliott also managed to get past him, pushing Busch down to a frustrating 5th-place finish. For Busch, this was a painful loss. He had controlled the race for so long, only to see victory slip away at the last moment. He acknowledged that Bell was faster, but he also felt that circumstances had gone against him.
The contact we made with the 20 there between 2 and 3 bent the right rear, and it was a completely different race car after that. Wish we had a little bit more there at the end. I feel like maybe the 2-lap fresher tires the 20 had was the difference. All things considered, I'd love to have equal tires to the 20 and get back after and see what we could do that way, but I also hated to see that yellow that came out. You know, I felt like we had a little bit of a gap there, enough of a gap that I was protecting my tires. I could run all the lines I wanted to run. I didn't have to run defensive lines and really use up my stuff even more so when the 20 was right on me. So
Busch's crew chief, Randall Burnett, also pointed out how difficult it was for them to defend against Bell.
We were in a tough spot there being the leader because the 20 can gauge off you on, okay, well, he's going to pit, I can go a couple extra laps, put better tires on you, I'm going to give up some time, but I'm going to be running faster. So, you know, when the caution comes out, he gives him a free pass to race up 4 or 5 second gap for no penalty on his tires, you know what I mean? So, you know, yeah, maybe I should have stayed out longer, but if I stayed out longer, then I come out behind the 24, and then I got to burn my stuff up to pass him. So
now, before you leave, just don't forget to give a like, hit that subscribe button, and also ring that notification bell for more upcoming uploads.